stocks is related to candlesticks pattern. So now I have made you understood how to identify a pattern and how to decide a time frame and where to enter and where to keep a stop loss and how to decide your target. So now let me take with you about this candlesticks pattern here. Before I'm going into this candlesticks pattern, I hope each and everyone in the class are able to know something about candles. But if you don't know anything about it, but if you're confused, if you're a beginner, don't worry, my dear friends. I have covered you each and every corner. Now, the first thing is, as you can able to see from the screen here is this candlesticks pattern, how to understand it. See, exactly, you can able to see a white color candle, a black color candle. Imagine this white color candle being a green color candle and this black color candle being the red color candle. See, there might be few trading terminal which uses white and black candles. So it is used in foreign market. In India, especially, we do have in Asian markets. In specifically, we use green and red candle. Now, just ignore these colors. Now, first we have to understand how to interpret this candle. Don't confuse this. What kind of candle is this, and how to do all these things. Just understand what is the each line and what are the each diagram is interpreting to us. See, as you can able to see, just follow my mouse from the screen. See, exactly, you can able to see a line which is above the bar here. See, this top high will represent the high of a candle, which is the high price, and this line which is above the candle, it will be called as a upper shadow. And see, this level exactly at the close will be termed as closing price of the candle, and the entire body will be called as body of the candle or real body of the candle, and this here will be open price, and this will be the lower shadow. The same thing will be replying to this any other color of the candle, which will be red candle or black candle. Now coming forward, see, these are the major types of candles which is observed in the market. See, this is normal candle. This white candlesticks as well as black candlesticks. These are normal candle where buyer and seller are equal here. Now, as you can come to the right hand side, just follow my cursor. See, you can able to see something called as a plus signal. This type of candle is called doji. Now, sir, what is this doji? What does this doji candle represent? And what if this candle appears? How the market will react? I do have the entire section in the upcoming slides. So please do have patience in me in hearing me out. See, as I told you, this plus symbol in a smaller, this one is called doji. And if it is very longer, we call them as a long doji candle. See, this type of candle, just follow my cursor here. This type of candle with the upper shadow and a longer shadow, we call long low shadow. With in opposite to long upper shadow, and the different type of dojis are dragonfly dojis, gravestone dojis, and so on. We have a candle something called as hammer, inverted hammer. This look like a hammer, and few stocks here. We also have spinning top and spinning top black. Okay, now we know the meaning of this candle. We also have understood what are the different types of candles which are available in the charts. Now let us understand each and every candle in this session. See, I'm just going to explain you about each and every candle and what are the strategies which are associated with this candle. I'm not just going to read it out and go further. I'm just going to explain you each and every candle in depth and strategies which are associated with this. See, the first candle for our discussion here is doji. See, I hope students are able to recollect the word doji. Many of them, even the expert, even the people who are trading this market would have used this word doji candle. See, what is this doji is all about? See, doji, as you can able to see, it is an area where buyers and sellers are having no control of the market, which means there is equal supply and demand. In other words, we can also have buyers and sellers are having a tug of war, that which means neither the bulls or not the bears are winning in this case. See, in case of uptrend, see the bulls have see. Now I'm just letting you the chart. You can able to see this is how the doji star will look like in your charts. This is very similar to a Jesus symbol. See, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load it up in your charts here. See, now how you have identified this doji candle. See, exactly in this particular stock. See, exactly in the bottom, you can able to find a doji candle. And see, now what is this doji candle? Is doji candle, as I told you, exactly it is an equilibrium between the demand and supply. In layman's language, there is a tug of war between the bulls and bears. See, when this type of candle appears in the oversold region, which means the market is going to go up here. As you can able to see from the screen, see whenever the doji is formed in oversold area, which means the market is going to go up here. See exactly, you can also see it with the volume level in this charts here. See exactly after this doji candle formed, the market shot up. See, my dear friends, even if doji candle is being upward in overbought area, you can refer it with this RSI indicators. Then the market is going to go down, and that is what it is being given here. See, in this case, just in this case of an uptrend, the bulls have definitely won the previous battle because the prices have moved higher. Now the outcome of this later is in doubt. After a long downtrend, the opposite is true, which means the bears has victorious in this previous battle, forcing the prices to come down. So now this is how the doji candle will be working up in the market. See, whenever you see a doji candle in market in any of the stocks, whether it can be in 1 minute time frame, or it can be a 5 minutes, or it can be a 15 minutes, and so on, you can expect the market to reverse in the coming hours. Now, now let me take you to the next doji candle. See, now this next doji candle is called as a long doji candle. It can also be called as long leg doji. This is very similar to what a doji is all about. There are different types of doji, my dear friends. Whenever you can see a doji candle is being appeared in your trading terminal, which means the market is going opposite to the direction which you are seeing here. See, the long ledge doji is far more a dramatic candle. See, what does this doji candle says? See, this doji long leg doji candle says if the price is moved far higher on the day, then the profit taking will come up here. Typically, a very large upper shadow is left here. See, this shows a weakness in this market, and let me show you the charts here. See, as you can able to see, the market went up from here, and you can able to see a long ledged doji candle is being observed here. See, you can also see, sir, you can also see a few doji candles here. Why can't you call it as doji? Because see, when the RSI level is overbought right here, when you have a confirmation a candle in this area, that is where the market is tending to come downwards here. Market can show you very different types of confirmation, but when the price level touches the oversold or overbought level, and if you can identify this candle in any time frame, and that is where will give you an additional confirmation with candlesticks alongside the technical indicators. Now, this is another type of a doji candle, which is called a gravestone doji. As I told you, this name implies It's probably a most ominous candle of all. See, when the price is rallying but could not stand the altitude they achieved, by the end of the day they come back and closed at the same level. Is called Doji level. Gravestone Doji is nothing but, see, exactly here when we have a long upper shot here, and see the body is very low, which means when the market has opened at this level and it went up to the high, and again it came to the same level here. This kind of doji is the where the market is giving you an explanation. The market is going to have a range bound market here. Now the next thing is a dragonfly doji. See, this is how a dragonfly doji will look like. See, this gravestone doji is just an exact opposite of this dragonfly doji. See, as I told you, this dragonfly doji represent on which price opened high and sold off at the high. Now let me show you the charts. See, exactly at this oversold area, you can able to find a dragonfly doji. See, whenever you find a doji candle at this oversold and overbought level, you can expect market to reverse at the level here. See, you can also confirm this with various technical indicators. Even I have taught you in previous session about Fibonacci retracements. So you can have a confirmation of your entry based on various technical indicators. Now this is what doji candles is all about. Now we have learned about dragonfly doji. We have understood about gravestone doji. We have understood about long leg doji, and we have also understood about a simple doji stars. Now, when I consolidate all what I have said in this session about this doji candle is, I will just summarize it for you for a better understanding. See, doji in a layman's language is called where the price level at which the buyer and seller are fighting, and neither the bulls are winning and nor the bears are winning. See, it is kind of a market of indecision period here. See, whenever where is a place that you can identify this doji candles? As I told you, this RSI technical indicator will be very helpful to identify this kind of candles here. See, whenever you find an oversold and overbought region, if you can able to identify a doji candle, whether it is a normal doji candle, whether it is a long leg doji candle, or it is a gravestone doji, or it is a dragonfly doji, the market is going to reverse from the actual direction here. So this is the entire summary of this doji candles. Now let me also take you to the next candle here. Now, this important candle is very important. We have something called as hammer and inverted hammer. See, what is this hammer and inverted hammer? My dear friends, as I told you, this doji and hammer is kind of a very similar type of candlesticks pattern. Now, this, as I told you, the hammer, how does this hammer looks like? And this is the exact pictorial representation of how this hammer candle looks like in the market. See, exactly this top bottom is being formed by the body of the candle, and we have a long wick here. See, people used to have a different name of this wick as well as body, but just understand the meaning of it. See, as I told you, what is the hammer represent here? See, hammer, as I told you, it has an appearance after a prolonged downtrend. See, on the day of hammer candle, there is a strong selling, often beginning in the opening bell. As the days go on, however, the market recovers and closes near the unchanged mark, or in the same case, even higher. In this case, the market is potentially hammering out of the bottom. Now, as I told you, doji is kind of a candle when the market is going in a direction and if the doji candle appears, the market is going to change the directions. Don't confuse this doji candle with this hammer candle, because the hammer candle is a candle which being formed whenever we have a sudden fall in this market, and at this lower level if you can find the hammer, which means the market is going to pull up in the bullish direction. Now, see, in order for the hammer signal to be very valid, this following conditions must exist. See, whatever hammer candle you see at any point of time will not work, my dear friends. See, there do also have few technical conditions to be satisfied. What are these conditions? See, the first condition is, see, the stocks or any commodity or any crypto or any other script must have been in a definite downtrend before this signal occurs. As I told you, doji can be formed in any kind of market, but this hammer candle should only be appeared in a downward trend market. This should be visibly seen on the charts. See, my dear friends, you should allow the candle to close. You cannot just pre-assume that whatever candle is being live right now will be a hammer. See, until this candle closes, whether you take it on a time frame of say for 1 day or 1 week, or even 15 minutes or even 5 minutes on intraday, you should allow the candles to close. Now the second condition is, see, the lower shadow must be at least twice the size of body. See, what does it mean? See, exactly this morning, if you copy this box here, you can paste two box in the below. Just follow my cursor here, my dear friends. This is the body of the candle, right? If you can copy the body, you can paste two body candle in the last lower shadow. Now, the rule implies is this body of the candle should be 1 and the lower shadow should be 2, which is 1 is to 2. This condition should be satisfied. And the day after the hammer candle is formed, or the day or minutes or any other time frame that you follow, one should witness a continuous buying in the upcoming days. See, the fourth condition is there should be no upper shadow or a very small upper shadow. The color of the body does not matter, but a white body or a green candle should be more positive than other candle. See, I'll just summarize it for you again. Don't confuse this hammer candle with this doji candle. Doji candle will appear in any type of market, whether it is trending upside or trending downside, or whether the market is in a range bound. And if a doji candle is formed, the current trend will be reversed. See, when I talk about hammer candle can be only valid when the stock or any other script is in a downward trajectory. Second condition is the shadow which is being formed below the body of the candle should be twice of the body of the candle. And after this hammer candle is being identified, you can expect the market to go upside. If the stock is in a downtrend and if you can identify hammer, obviously the impact of this hammer candle is you can expect the market to rally upside. Now, my dear friends, if you have any questions regarding this doji or any other candles, just okay, I can see a few questions in there. Okay, no, sir, your voice is not clear. Okay, now, my dear friends, sorry, I didn't see your comments or questions here. So, just tell me that whether my voice is clear right now. Just tell me that whether my voice is clear here right now. I hope my voice is clear. Now let me go through this session here. So as I told you about the basic difference of hammer and doji here. So don't worry, my dear friends. Even in the last 10 to 15 minutes of this session, I do have seen few of our friends has asked us a question on how to identify oversold and overbought levels. Don't worry, my dear friends, I will show you how to identify this. Now, after we understood about this hammer candle, now we are able to understand how this hammer candle appears in this chart and how it is going upside here. See, as I told you exactly, when the market is in a downward trajectory, if the hammer candles, see the highlighted one, if the hammer candle is being observed, you can expect the market to go upwards here. Now, we do also have inverted hammer. Let me also search it for you because I just want a continuity on this. Okay, now just hold on. I'll just bullish. Okay, this hammer candle, this hangman candle is very similar about this with this what I can call a hammer candle, but there are few difference about this. Before going into this hanging man candle, let me summarize what we have discussed until now in a shorter time frame to get a grip of this session. Don't get irritated, my dear friends. I'm just doing it for your benefit. Now, first of all, what we have understood from this candlestick pattern here is, now we have understood two types of candles, which is doji candles and hammer candles. We have different types of dojis. One type is a star type doji candle, and other we have long leg doji, and we have gravestone doji, and what? See, okay, then thing is a dragonfly doji. Now, what is this doji candle is all about? See, I will just give a summary of what I have discussed with you. I'm not just going to read it out this PDF. See, doji candle, when it appears in this chart, it represents there is a tug of war between buyers and sellers. In other words, this candle represents the market is in an indecision whether to go upside or downside. Even in technical terms, that there is an equilibrium between supply and demand is what the doji candle is representing here. You can identify doji candle in various time frames. For example, in shorter time frames, for example, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 45 minutes a day, and so on. You can also identify this doji candle in a longer time frame, say for example in a weekly or monthly or yearly. Now we understood about this doji candle. What is the effect of it when we identify the doji candle? As I told you, when a doji candle is being observed, you can expect the market to reverse from the current direction. This is what a doji is all about. Now the next we have learned something about hammer candle. What is this hammer? Hammer candle is where when this hammer candle will be observed only in the downward trend market. My dear friends, don't get confused, and as I'm repeating it again, a doji candle, you can observe it in any kind of market, whether it is uptrend market or a downtrend market or a range bound market. You can identify doji. The only one thing is, if you can identify doji candle on oversold region and overbought region, you can expect the market to reverse. But the condition that you need to satisfy with this hammer candle is, hammer candle will be only valid if few conditions are satisfied. First condition is the stock should be in a downward trajectory, and only in the downward trajectory, if you can able to identify a hammer candle, which means the market is going to rally upside. See, there are also other few conditions for hammer candle is, because the body of the candle should be like if there is three parts of a candle, one part should be the body of the candle, and the next two parts should be the tail of the candle. Now, What is the difference between this doji and hammer? See, sir, you said when a doji candle is formed, the market is going to reverse from this current direction. See, when you also teach us about this hammer candle, you told the market is again going to go upside. So these two candles are very similar, right? What is the difference then? My dear friend, this is where, as I told you, I'm stressfully telling this verse again and again. A doji candle will be formed in any type of market. When the market is going up, you can identify a doji candle. But when the market is going up, when you identify a hammer, this will not work about hammer conditions. See, sir, then you can say when the market is going up, and if you can identify a hammer, sir, as per your conditions, the body is one and the tail is two, and the market is trending, and I can expect the market to go upwards. That is not true, my dear friends. Only when there is a downward trajectory, a hammer candle will be observed. But the reverse of this hammer is a hanging man candle. Now, this is what now we are going to understand from this. My dear friends, I hope you are able to understand about this doji and hammer candle here. Okay. Now, okay. Now, sir, yes, sir. The class is clear. Harshit Singh, it is flaky sometimes. Okay. Yes, sir. Mohan, can I take the record of this class? Okay, now don't worry, my dear friends. This session will be shared with you, and just focus on this session. Okay, now I hope students are very clear about doji and hammer candle. I will tell you the importance of the how much of time which I have taken for you to explain about this candle. If you can able to understand this topic or any other concepts which I explained with you, you can easily analyze any stocks in the market, whether it is commodity, whether it is crypto, whether it is equity stocks, whether it is options, futures, so on. It will be very easy. So please do have some patience in hearing me out. In like other few minutes, I will be concluding this topic. Don't worry, my dear friends. I will be helping out with you. Now, next topic which I'm expecting to teach you here is hanging man candle. See, what is this hanging man, sir? See, this is how this hanging. See, this is how this hanging man candle will look like, sir. I have a doubt, but this candle is very similar to a hammer. Why you are teaching it this being a hanging man candle? See, now as I told you, a hammer candle will be identified in a downward market. But the opposite to this hammer candle is, see, as I told you, when the market is going upside, if you can identify the same hammer candle at the uptrend market, then you can expect the market to come down. I hope I'm not confusing you. See, my dear friends, let me take your questions here. My dear friends, if you are very worried about what I'm not understanding this topic, please do let me know here. Okay, Rashmi has asked us, sir, a time frame to observe these candles. My dear friend, this as I told you, whatever you can use it in any time frame. This is not very specific to a time frame fixed. It can be used in even 1 minute time frame, or even 5 minutes time frame, or even a day or a weekly or even yearly candles here. What time frame? I hope I have answered you. My dear friends, just let me know in the comment box, have you understood really about this doji candle and hammer candle as well as hanging man candle? Can I just move to the next topic? Because, see, my dear friends, these are very important topic. See, whenever you analyze any stock, if you can able to identify the level when the market is going to reverse, that will be a great advantage with other traders. See, people may say this candlestick strategies is useless, but they don't know how to understand and how to interpret this candlesticks pattern. See, according to this candlesticks pattern with Fibonacci retracement series, which I taught you, if you can able to do all it around with the technical analysis, a definite probability of you winning in the market is very high. Now, just okay, anonymous attendee. Okay, I understood the topic, but I'm not clear how to use them. My dear friend, don't worry. I'm just explaining you what is this candles, and I will teach you how to apply this concept in the life market. My entire purpose of this session is making you to understand about this three or four types of candles here. Now, for the benefit of these students, again, I will explain it again in a summarized form. See, what I have explained in today's session is only three candlesticks pattern. One is doji candle, and second thing is a hammer candle, and the third thing is a hanging man candle. See, what is this doji? Doji is nothing but an indecision level in the market. A hammer candle is a candle. It only whatever conditions it applies, it only applies when in the downward trend market this candlestick is formed. And in case of hanging man candle, this candle is only valid if the market is in a the uptrend trajectory. Now we understood about this doji, sorry, doji, hammer, and hanging man candle. Now, what is the effect of this candle's appearance? Doji candles represent the market to reverse, and hammer candle represent in the downward trend market to move upside. And hanging man will be appeared in upward trajectory, and when this hanging man appears, the market will reverse. So this is the entire summary of this session. Now, my dear friends, if you want me to take any stocks for your discussion, please let me know so that I can make an analysis of this session here. Now, I also told you before students ask us questions. Let me also take you through. As I told you in the beginning of this classes, we do have something called as Fibonacci FII and DII trading activities here. What is this associated with this FII and DII trading activities here? See, my dear friends, in order to understand about this FII and DII, first of all, we should understand who are these people, FII and DII. My dear friends, FII is an abbreviation of foreign institutional investors, and domestic, which DII is an abbreviation of domestic institutional investors. See, who are they? They are simply called as institutional investors. My dear friends, FII and DII can be individuals, or there can be group of individuals, or there can be a private firms, or they can be government, or they can be government agencies. See, the main thing is these people will pump in huge crores of money in the stock market. Let me show you the numbers here. See, as I told you, as you can able to see from the screen here, this money control website, and this data is available from NSE website here. See, as you can able to see from this data, see whatever, see exactly this FIA and DA trading activities which is happening during this current month, which is April 2024. Now, see exactly yesterday what happened, which is the first April of this month. See, this FIA are net sellers for 522 crores, but this domestic institutional investors are a net buyer for 1,208 crores. Now, as you can able to understand from this figure, these people deals in crores, and that is why we, being a retail traders, should not fight with these people. But one thing we can do with these people is we can understand the footstep of what these people are doing around. Now, as you can able to see, this are the previous month's data. Now, what I'm going to do is, I hope people are understood about this FIA and DIA and what are who are they and how strong are they to determine the movement in the market. See, we being the retail traders, we cannot control the market, but these people can control the market because of the huge volume of money which they pump in the market. See, that is why I'm just illustrating with you here. See, during the last month, which is March 2024, see, this FII of foreign institutional investors are net buyers for 3,301 crores. Sir, how do this number is being observed? It is a gross purchase minus gross sales, which means they have purchased for 365 lakh crores, and they have sold it for 303 lakh 62,000 crores in the current month here. So, which is what I'm telling, a net buying effect in the month of March. See, these domestic institutional investors, they have bought in a whopping 56,311 crores. But when you can identify it from the month of March, we did not have any effect in this market. Most of the time, the market was in a range bound market.